All right, day 2 recap. The tree has been kind. I got this claw from the tree. It is now the claw I'm using. It is pretty strong. Probably around like 600 DPS or some shit like that. These gloves, gifted from the tree. They are pretty damn good for day 2. Tons of energy shield and evasion on these bad boys. Look at that, look at that, look at that. That's all from the tree. This bad boy, granted to me from the tree of the gods. Bam, that is a good old piece of gear. Oh, what do you look? Life, cold, lightning, chaos, movement speed, granted by the tree. The tree of loot. I am doing some self-chill here. Oh, a 6-link. Weren't you trying to, use the covenant? And you got your 4 sockets, and then you ran out of currency, and then all of a sudden the tree just grants you this magical 6-link. Oh, yeah, that's right. Gift from the tree. This helmet. Oh, where do you think I got this helmet? Oh, yeah, that's right. The tree. Rarely do I make it this far into the league, where every piece of gear that I have pretty much is from the tree, except for this one, and this one. 3 pieces of gear, not from the tree. And you know what? I didn't have to Google nothing. I'm a dumb shit, right? I hate reading. I don't even do it. If I have to read, I'm out, right? If a league mechanic makes me read, I am out. I have no clue what Betrayal does, right? You have to read stuff. I'm not reading. I'm blowing shit up. I'm going fast. I'm zooming. I'm collecting loot. I am not reading no fucking lore. I'm not reading how to do the mechanic. Nah. Now, reading's for birds, right? Birds read. I'm not a bird. I don't read. Fuck that noise. Love the mechanic. The downside is everything I try to sell will not sell because everybody is flooded with the loot. In fact, let's go visit my tree. Let's go take a look at the tree. Let's start this out by taking a look at the tree. I think I was set up to do amulets, and I just got that amulet right there, which is pretty damn good. It's a pretty good amulet. It's a pretty good amulet. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, I got rings and amulets, and I'm all out of those. Let's just pump one of these. What am I forgot what I did. What am I getting? Oh, look at that bad boy. I don't know if that's good or not. You got any more rares for me? Yeah, give me some rares. Give me some rares. Give me some sugar. Oh, look at that bad boy. You rolled perfect? Are you rolled perfect? Oh, I gotta pick you up to see if you rolled perfect. How are you? How are you rolled? How are you rolled? Oh, look at that. Oh, I didn't get that. All right, I only get good stuff from the tree, right? And we got one more. Wait, let's see if we can get one of this. Let's go down here. Let's see if we can get a better hand. I like handies.
Yes, just like
yeah, I know you can click it, but I haven't figured that out yet. Do we got any low tier shit? Nope. We are now treed up. I don't know any of these things just yet. Periodically target rare, unique in range, calling forth a massive. Oh, that's annoying because that hand is also in Path of Exile too. So every time it pops up, I run and dodge it. So fuck that noise. While you are on low life, this graph will periodically apply a buff, which grants life recovery rate as well as endurance charge. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Okay. A defensive one. That's pretty dope. When commanded, this graph will summon forth a field of grasping hands, each which... Oh, I have that one. That's for some sap. And then I have the impale one, too. I've been trying to find a bleed one. I think I want the energy shield. I mean, the endurance charge one first, but I'll worry about that later. Been trying to get used to what the handies do. All right, let's run a Carrick map. Nice and easy. Don't gotta roll anything. And let's just take a look at how my build is doing on day 2. What do we got? Do I need any of these? Complete. Oh, that's incomplete, but it's not corrupted. Oh, that one's corrupted. I don't need that. Oh, incomplete, not corrupted. Let's see, which league mechanic do I want to do? Smugglers, Delirium, Harvest, Rare. Ooh, find the rare map item. Yeah, let's do that one. Yeah, I should be able to do that. That's fine. Let's hit the tunes. Now, I'm a little too fast with self-chill, so I do think I need to remove that movement speed flask because sometimes I can't pick up the loot. I'm moving too fast. Like if I'm at full elusive stack, it's just fast. And I have a hard time controlling the character. Now for bosses, sometimes I do item swap real quick because I don't have a way of getting Wither. And Wither really pumps up the damage. I'm gonna not move and see if he can kill me. And then when boss is dead, I switch back. Now I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get Wither while also having multiple projectiles, but I just don't know how to do that just yet. Because poison damage ramps, a lot of times you'll get swarmed like that, and it takes a few seconds for your poison to get them off of you. Now I could do increase poison speed, how quickly poisons deal their damage. I can't talk while playing apparently, but it doesn't really give you a DPS buff, it just gives you a clear buff. And so far, my biggest problem is with DPS, not so much clear, so I'll worry about that later. Making poisons deal damage faster is not going to buff my overall deeps. 404, and didn't drop any loot. I can't wait until I find the elusive one, because I want to see how it works. Is it gonna refresh my elusive at 50%, or is it gonna refresh my elusive at 50%? You know what I mean? Is it gonna reduce my elusive effect when it hits 50% up here, or is it gonna be 50% of my max? My max right now is 325, so 50% of that is like 163. And is that where it's gonna refresh at? I don't know. I haven't found it. I've only found one so far. God, I love Cobra Lash. So good. Damage is a bit scuffed on single target. It's a little awkward to work with at times, but when it pops off and it just chains off screen and it hits everything, it's pretty great. It's pretty glorious. Big fan of Cobra Lash. Eight monsters left. Oh, you think he didn't die? You think? Of course he died. Of course he died. His ass died before he even knew it. He was fucking North Starred. Let's go ahead and run one more map. I'm gonna run it with the Withering Touch the whole time and not with lesser projectiles. And the only reason I'm running another map is because it's fun. Oh, ooh. What the fuck is a triple skull? Slay the monster? Alright, well, let's actually just run a map. Oh, I got one of these. Let's just run one of these. An atoll. Perfect. Cannot regenerate life, mana, or energy shield. Not perfect. Yeah, that's fine. The mana cost is pretty rough. I only have these two grabbed. On my next level, I'm going to pop another 12%, and then I'm going to grab the 10%. And it's going to be pretty great. True strength comes from within. And I know for a fact you are empty. Why are you not attacking? Yeah, sometimes it does that. Like, I'll run and then I'll right click and it just won't attack. I don't know why. It could be maybe my latency, but it's just not. Sometimes it doesn't register. Like, I haul ass in one direction and then I stop to attack and it's just like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. And I'm holding down the right click and he's just not throwing any venom. Could be that I run out of mana and then I have to re-hit the button before it does again. Either way, there's something awkward going on. It's not too bad with just two. I do this for much bigger single target. It's almost like a damage doubler just to put Withering Touch on. because if you can get up to 15 stacks of Wither, it's a ton of damage. And with the self-chill and my attack speed, I'm not sure I can get to 15 Wither stacks, but it's pretty close on bosses. But it doesn't have the same clear. You hear that 144p YouTube video stuttering, having difficulty playing. It's because I believe Google is breaking the law, and they've been breaking the law for a long time. Scanning for what browser you're using and slowing down YouTube if you're not using Chrome, which is completely against the law, but we don't really have anyone at the Justice Department that even, you know, checks or does their job. So these corporations are just breaking laws left and right. I see insider trading every day, and the SEC is just fucking asleep. Nothing happening. It's kind of pissing me off, because I want to do insider trading, but I don't have any insiders. If they're not going to be putting people in jail for it, fucking give me the tip. Oh, I got a tornado to throw on this bitch. And I got to die. I got to die. Not the tankiest build so far. But I'm only level 91. I'll probably hit level 95, so I'll get much tankier. And by much tankier, I mean very, very slightly more tanky. Oh, this song's a banger. Yeah, for mapping, it's definitely better to have the multiple thing. Should have waited for my elusive to reset. In fact, I'm gonna wait for my elusive to reset and then come back with a vengeance. Oh, it's already reset. I missed it. I missed the peak window, peak damage window. And then also ran out of mana. I might have to drop haste because I'm already fast enough and put on max clarity instead of a low level clarity and have it hit my mana instead of my life. Because I really don't want it to hit my mana pool, I mean my life pool anymore, because, you know, I only got 3,500. Which is good if you have the right defenses, but I don't have the right defenses, know what I mean? Look at that stuttering. Hey, I'm turned to stone, buddy. Stop it. Let the poison do the work, though. Ooh, a blasting wand. Why is that purple? Everybody loves blasting. Alright, that's what I'm rocking with. That is what I'm rocking with. This bad boy is not my favorite body armor, but, you know, it did roll pretty high on the duration. At least it's not the bottom. It would be great if it was 25, but 19's, that's not that bad. And then you got a 96, which is pretty close to the top on that bottom part. And do I have 300 dex? Yes, I do. Do I have 150 intelligence? Yes, I do. I got both of those bonuses up. I did have to awkwardly run over to here to get the 20 dex. and the 8% attack speed, but I needed the accuracy, I needed the dex, I needed the attack speed, so that's actually not that bad of a node to swing out and get. And I'm already super turbo, but this extra move speed just feels kind of nice, and I did need the spell sussy to get to 100% spell sussy. I can almost drop these. If I could drop these, I'll be missing 10, and technically I can get lucky spell suppress, which will put me at 99%. But 99% still means that you're going to get hit by a spell that you don't suppress, and any spell that you get hit by that you don't suppress means you instantly die. Even with +3 to max all res from the app's slumber, you still die, right? If you don't have spell suppression, you're dead. Unless you're 6,000 plus life, or you got maximum all res, and some spells are even physical and chaos, so you have no shot. You just gonna get Black and Decker Pecker Record. Well, let's take a look at that wand. Why was that wand being all like, hey, I'm special? Critical strike. Attacks fire 1 additional projectile when in offhand. Attacks have 46% increased area of effect when in main hand. Additional projectile when in offhand. Alright, that's pretty dope. Okay, it's not showing, so let's hit the question mark. Twizdell? Twizel? Let's see what we're looking at. A chaos. Okay. Not great. It was just new, so it, you know. Wait. Those looked funny. Oh, they must have got those from that thing that makes them all sparkly, because there's a sparkly. Oh, that's replica. I did say replica. You son of a bitch. Oh yeah, it's no big deal. It's just new or modified, so it's not on my loot filter. Anywho, that's day 2. It's going pretty damn good. The tree has been pumping me loot. It's easy to understand. You don't even need to look it up. You just read the shit. Like right now, let's go to my tree. Just take a look. I'm pretty sure I'm grabbing amulets and rings. Yeah. See, belt, ring, amulet, and just grabbing all this shit. More physical modifiers, more critical modifiers, more life modifiers. So pretty much anytime I get anything, it's gonna have life, crit, and fizz, which is great for rings and amulets. I mean, if we look at this amulet, we got fizz. We didn't get crit, but you know, pretty good. All right, check you later.